Hello everybody, this is Cyrus here, back with another video. Today we've got two new Matchbox vehicles. These were new last year for 2023. We've got the Polaris Ranger EV and the Monarch EV tractor. These two are my new favorite tools that we got for 2023. I know a lot of people are probably not gonna like the fact that I said that, considering the fact that these aren't like sports cars or some sort of fancy ride from like the olden days, but I like them. And you know what? If you don't like them, that's fine. That's your opinion. Have your opinion, but it's, in my opinion, I like them, and you're just gonna have to respect that. So starting off, we'll start off with the Polaris Ranger. This was one I was waiting a while for. This was, I believe, introduced in the fifth. I was getting 5 and 6 mixed up as a little bit of a tongue twister. 4th or 5th case of Matchbox cars. And essentially, this took a while to release here in Canada, that case assortment, and finally around Halloween time, I started to see that case assortment pop up along with some of the vehicles that were in there, including the Polaris Ranger. We got a white version for 2024, which I might look for. I might see if I can get my hands on. I might not. I'm not going to get every deco of the Polaris Ranger, but definitely this is one that I will be getting some of the new decos of. Especially this one. The white version I might see what happens with, but definitely if they do this in like maybe like a bright yellow color, that would be cool. A little side-by-side utility vehicle, that's what these are known as. You have a steering wheel, and if you actually look into the floor area inside the operator's compartment, you have a gas and brake pedal, glove box and controls on the dashboard, 2 molded-in seats along with a gear shifter right between them, and then your little cargo box in the back, which has some nice detail in it. Your Polaris badge on the front along with a nice little brush guard, and then 2 handholds for when getting into the vehicle. Also, sometimes on these side-by-sides, they have handholds attached to the roll cage. And if you're riding as a passenger, you're actually required to hold those for safety reasons. So there's the Polaris Ranger. We'll do the Monarch EV tractor. They didn't have a prototype mock-up of this, so this was obviously one of the later vehicles, and it was included in the last mix of Matchbox cars for 2023, last case, so to speak. You have like a little carrying compartment in the front, so you could probably carry like a little toolbox with you or something. This is an electric tractor. What's nice about this is Matchbox has done quite a few tractors, but most of the time they're generic. The earlier ones weren't, but by the early 2000s and mid 2000s, when Matchbox started to produce more tractors for their lineup, they were no longer licensed. Same thing goes with the real working rig tractors. There's only 2 farm machines in the real working rigs line. The bi-directional tractor, which was licensed by New Holland, and then the Case IH combine harvester, which we haven't seen for a while, and I hope they bring that one back in the real working rigs in the future. So it's nice to see we get a licensed tractor in the basics. The only annoying issue, however, is there's no trailer hitch. And this is absolutely a big downside, because a lot of times when Matchbox releases tractors, they get trailer hitches. All I can say is hopefully they might release this in a 5-pack in the future, not 5-pack, hitch and haul in the future. But you do have a molded-in warning sign, what looks like a PTO connector, some sort of 3-point hitch design. The paint applied on the side there isn't really the best, with some gray bleeding through, but that's okay. You have some controls on this side of the machine, as well as your steering wheel in the center, your seat. And then all the gray you see on this tractor is metal. And then all this here is painted, so that's part of the metal casting. Except for this gray canopy, which is plastic, but I don't have a problem with that on the real-life version. It's plastic. Oh yeah, the Polaris Ranger, forgot to point out, all the black you see is metal. So that does it for the video on these two farm machines. Well, this one's kind of farm. It could be used for land. They use these for landscaping as well, work, recreation. So this one's sort of a mix in between, but this one's definitely a farm piece. So let me know in the comments what you think of these guys. Until then, that does it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in some more videos very soon. Have a good, safe rest of your day, guys. Bye.